Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Let's Get Loud podcast. This is a solo podcast episode with A. Happy New Year, you guys. This is my first time coming on with a solo pod in the new year, and I am just full of the 2024 vibes over here. How are you guys doing? So, I always feel like I need to update you guys a little bit before I just say the thing. So, hope everyone had a great holiday season. Full transparency, we didn't have the best. Neil got super sick on Christmas Day, missed basically the next 3 days. He was in his room quarantined. I got sick as well. It just really was exhausting. It was influenza. Neil is still suffering a little bit. He's still coughing. He's still exhausted. So we're kind of hunkered down, which, you know what? They say everything happens for a reason. And maybe I just needed this time to sleep in a little bit, have this slower pace. So that part has been great, but we really haven't done a ton with the kids. Now, listen, sometimes I have this little bit of doubt, not doubt, guilt that comes in. And then I'm like, Alicia, your children have the best life ever. Like, sorry, that lots of other children, their parents are back to work and they're in daycare or whatever. So, everything's going to be okay for these beautiful children and their beautiful lives. So, yeah, I'm just kind of recovering from my sickness and getting back into work mode. It's always a little bit harder when everyone's here. I do work from home and I do have a flexible job, but I still do have a job. And I do find it hard to just shut my door and work for a couple hours when I can hear them doing fun things like, doing puzzles and going skating and all that fun stuff. So I'm just getting back into work mode here and also gearing up to go to Hawaii. I go to Hawaii in 11 days, which is nuts. I earned a trip with Beauty Counters, so I am flying to Hawaii on Beauty Counters bucks and we're staying at the Four Seasons in Oahu. So that is going to be crazy. I'm gone for a whole week. I've never left the kids for a whole week and I'm starting to feel like I actually told Chelsea my friend, I said, remind me when it comes time to go to Hawaii to not feel guilty for leaving my family because before the holidays, obviously, I was in charge of making sure everyone had the best holiday season ever, and all the gifts were purchased and wrapped, and thoughtfulness, and all the things. And I was like, I need to remind myself that I deserve this. So I've already like forgotten that, and I'm already starting to feel guilty. But it is what it is. So next week. I will really be prepping some food, getting some extra food in the fridge for them. That always makes me feel less guilt, but I'm going to miss them a whole week. I actually told the kids yesterday, I think I might miss the cat more than I miss them. Kidding, joking, kidding, not kidding. Anyways, so that's kind of what's up with me. Doing the things, doing the things. So that's kind of that's what's up with me. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about being on a diet. So again, January 5th, where you guys are at. And now I did a poll on Instagram who wanted weight loss to be a part of their 2024 goals. And so many people said yes. And so I was like, Kate, let's really dig into this and let's talk about this. And honestly, it's a part of my goal as well. Not necessarily all of 2024, but just I gained a little bit of weight over the holidays, couple pounds. So really wanting to create a calorie deficit over the next couple weeks for myself. Not for my trip, but just wanting to feel better in my skin while I'm away. And so, yeah, I set off to create a calorie deficit for myself. Nothing crazy, nothing, I really eased myself into it. Back to walks because I stopped walking when I was really sick. Back to walks, smaller portions, just being calorie aware, prioritizing my water. There's no magical secret to this thing, you guys. It really is very simple, not easy, but simple. Consume less energy than you're currently consuming. So that's been going well on my end, and I'm just kind of puttering away at that. But from my poll, it sounds like many of you have a goal in 2024 to create a calorie deficit for yourself, to create weight loss. And I wanted to talk today about the difference between being on a diet and losing weight. First of all, did you even know there was a difference? So authentic weight loss is what we teach at Your Way Weight Loss. Our entire course is created to facilitate authentic weight loss. And what is authentic weight loss? It's making lifestyle changes that align with your current values. And the byproduct of those changes is weight loss. So let me say that again. So look into your own little lives right now. What changes could you make, not for weight loss, but what changes could you make in your current life that would be authentic, that would align with your values, that would align with the person that you want to be? So perhaps it's, I would like to consume less wine. Now remember, I'm only suggesting these things to give you guys examples. I'm not saying you should consume less wine. You should only think about consuming less wine if consuming less wine is who you want to be and aligns with your actual values. Okay. So maybe consuming less wine, maybe not consuming as much energy on the weekends, maybe moving your body, maybe eliminating binging, maybe eliminating or reducing, let's say reducing binging, eliminating is scary, reducing binging, reducing mindless snacking, portions, having smaller portions. Perhaps these are all potential changes that you could implement in your life for the reason that I want to be the person that moves my body. I want to be the person that enjoys themselves on the weekend but doesn't go to bed stuffed. I want to be the person that has chips in their home and is not triggered to binge. That's the person I want to be. Chasing that is chasing your happiness. And those are authentic changes. And those authentic changes will result in less energy, which will result in a calorie deficit, which will result in weight loss. So that's authentic weight loss. Now, what is dieting? Pretty simple. Dieting is doing things for weight loss alone. Okay. Now, I can't list them because they're different for everyone. So, okay, I'll list ones for me. So, for me, dieting would be counting calories because I live a lifestyle where I consume lots of different foods with lots of variety with my family, and that would feel very restrictive to me. Okay. For me, following a meal plan, not being able to eat the same thing as my family at dinner time, that would feel very restrictive to me. Eliminating alcohol would feel very restrictive to me. So, any of those changes, if I started counting calories, if I started following a meal plan, if I eliminated alcohol, if I eliminated chocolate, all of those actions would feel restricting to me, would feel deprivation to me, would feel like I'm on a diet. We don't, as a society, we've just been taught that, like, here's weight loss, here's the set of rules, do the things, which makes me so upset because there is no one special rule, specific rule, magical formula, best fat loss formula. That's bullshit. That doesn't exist uniformly for everyone. You have what's going to work best for you today, but that might change tomorrow, but it's only for you. So before I continue this conversation, I really need to hammer down the point that there is no food that needs to be eliminated. There's no food that is required. There's no action that's required or no actions that need to be eliminated in order to create weight loss. You need to truly believe that in order to stop dieting and start seeking authentic weight loss. Okay. And if you don't believe that, if you're like, sure, I I don't know. DM me and let's talk. I'll send you the documentary. I'll send you you can ask me specific questions on calorie deficit. Well, let's clear this up. Let's figure this out for you. Let's make some space in your brain for authentic weight loss. Because if you still don't believe that you can drink wine and lose weight, you're not going to seek authentic weight loss. You're going to continue to diet. And so, really understanding that and really believing that is very important when it comes to you seeking authentic weight loss versus dieting. So, back to actions that are dieting, here's the thing: you cannot judge if someone else is dieting, only they can judge themselves. And only you, as you guys are listening to this on January 15th, dig deep and ask yourself, have I been dieting? Now, even though at Your Way Weight Loss, that is not what we teach, I see it happen. You join Your Way Weight Loss and you put yourself on a diet. No one tells you to eat the cottage cheese. No one tells you to go for that run. But what we do as human beings, our brains just revert back to what we did before. And so without even mindfully realizing it, it's quite mindless. You just kind of switch and you start doing it. I want you guys to be mindful about these choices. And I want you to ask yourself, are these actions for weight loss alone, or are they authentic to me? Do they align with who I want to be? and really be honest with yourself. Do not judge yourself, your actions, or your choices. That's the thing, too. Josie is such a great example for this because she tends to do things, maybe not the norm. Let's say with, tons of fruits and vegetables or something. It's not that she doesn't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, but she eats the same thing every day. So she doesn't get a variety of fruits and vegetables. Okay. So if you ask Jose, does a variety of fruits and vegetables, is that good for your health? She's going to say yes, but she's still not feeling the pressure to make those choices. And she doesn't judge herself for not making those choices. That's so important. Like, it's okay, you guys, if you're listening to this and you're like, I don't want to move my body. Okay. Don't. You don't have to. I know people are listening to this. Listen, I'm such an advocate for movement. I think it is an incredible way for your physical and mental health, but you don't need me to tell you or shame you into moving your body. You're never going to be consistent with it if you don't genuinely enjoy it or want to do it. And here's the thing, when we leave space for people to make their own choices. I see it all the time. I've seen hundreds of women, they start their journey, they're not moving their body, they're focusing on, making small changes in their lifestyle to create a calorie deficit. They start losing weight, they start feeling better, then they start moving authentically. No one told them what they had to do or didn't have to do, and when to do it and how often to do it. So leaving space to allow yourself to say, I don't want to move my body right now. You can do that. You can also say, I don't want to eat vegetables. You can do that. I don't want to focus on protein. Okay. Like, really pave your way. When you are doing it someone else's way, you are dieting. When you are looking at that person on the internet and they're showing you their beautiful body and they're saying, follow this, do like me, and you will look like me. First of all, that's bullshit because you're not going to look like them because you're not them. Second of all, it's irrelevant. Who cares what they do? You need to find your way. And doing what someone else does for weight loss alone is a diet. Following a set of random rules that in order to create weight loss is a diet. Making lifestyle changes that align with your values and who you want to be is authentic weight loss. And it is a beautiful journey. One last piece to this dieting versus authentic weight loss. If you're ready for authentic weight loss, you need to be ready to not lose 10 pounds this month. You might, okay? But stop chasing the quick weight loss. How many years have you been chasing quick weight loss? How many years? Imagine if you just stopped that cycle and chased authentic weight loss. So, with that, I want to leave you guys with what's going on at your weight loss right now. So we have the Mindful Body program, which is created for you to gain control fully of your life. That the first coaching session is starting January 15th. And you can join that. It's a 10-week program for $139. We do have an option to add a friend, which is super fun, for $199. So you can split the cost. Yeah. So $139 to do it solo, $199 to do it together. Or you can just join a 4-month membership. So the Mindful Body program, you only get access to the Mindful Body. And if you join the 4-month membership, you get access to everything that Your Weight Loss has to offer and all of our all the things inside the membership for $189. So just kind of have a look, make the decision, see where you're at. Send me a DM if you need help making a decision. But I just wanted to make sure you guys knew what was available for you in January with Your Weight Loss. And one last thing, I think I've said that 45 times, but I'm going to say it 46. Please don't diet this year. Chase authentic, genuine weight loss. Chase your happiness. So many people come to Your Weight Loss or come to any diet and they think they're seeking weight loss because they think weight loss is going to bring happiness. It's not. Start seeking happiness, and weight loss can be a byproduct of that. It's beautiful, it's incredible, it's rewarding, and it's easy to continue because it's so authentic. All right, everyone, have an amazing day, and I will be back next week. Bye, guys.